Hello, my name is Andrew Abraham. I'm a trend follower. I've been a trend follower since 1994. That means we're going on about 18 years. And really what I want to talk to you is about trusting yourself when you trend follow. And unfortunately, many people, they second guess themselves, they're not consistent, they listen to tips, and they just don't really have a plan. I'm starting a course in which to teach investors, traders, experienced, not experienced, exactly what I do every day of a work day. And really what the whole boils down to is trusting yourself and being consistent and having a plan. This plan basically encompasses every aspect of what a successful trend follower does. But don't confuse the idea that you can be a successful trend follower, because it's over time. It's not immediate. It's not a get-rich-quick. It's not a E-mini million-dollar trader that really isn't a trader. It's a process. And again, trend following it's a compound your way to wealth over many, many long years. And the good news is it doesn't take that much time per day to actually do it, to run out and trend follow once you have a plan. And when I'm talking about having a plan, you have exact entries, exact exits with profits and losses. You have exact sizing. You know exactly how much or how many shares or how many contracts you're putting on, and you know why. Everything is thought out ahead of time. And the only way you really trust yourself is that you go back and you test this concept in the real world, in the back testing and in the real world. Because when you have a robust idea that's, let's say, simple enough, that works on all time frames, all markets, then you know that it has to have a propensity to work over time. And when you trend follow, there's so many different ways to do it. I mean, you can use moving average crossovers, and then you get to choose whichever parameters. It's your personal preference. You can use breakout strategies, a Donchian breakout type of idea like I do. And when I say I trust myself, the fact is, if it worked for Richard Donchian over 50 some odd years, it's not going to work for me. It's worked for me for the last, now going on 18 years. It's not going to stop. It's going to stop working? Probably not. But I'm going to tell you this, it's not going to be an easy ride. There's going to be times I'm going to have drawdowns. There's going to be times that I have ugly periods, like 2005 and 6, that just nothing happened except ugly drawdowns. This is reality. But then there's other periods like 2007 and 2008, which were amazing. And you look at it over time. It's not a get-rich-quick or, you know, do some E-mini trade and become a zillionaire. It doesn't work that way. It's not reality. And that's why most traders fail, because they fail in their expectations as well. But going on trusting yourself, what my goal is, I'm looking to teach traders, from experienced traders to novice traders, exactly what I do. Almost synonymous to what Richard Dennis has done with, and also Bill Eckhart, with their turtle traders, where they taught 20 some odd traders how to trade, what to do, and mostly how to think. And really that is my goal, is to teach you how to think with a simple, robust idea that has a propensity to compound money over time. Don't confuse simple with that it doesn't have a propensity to make money. I mean, too often people think it has to be complicated in order to make money, and it can't be further from the truth. I mean, I've seen guys that have these complicated methodologies and systems not hold up in the real world. And then I've seen guys that have very simple methodologies that think in the right context, think like a successful trader, make a lot of money over long periods of time. It's really, there's no magic system, there's no holy grail. It's how do you think? Are you going to put on that next trade? You have to, because that last trade has nothing to do with this next trade. And you're going to go through a period, I promise you, that you're going to have 8 trades in a row or more that just don't work. That, I don't want to say just don't work, you lose money on them. But you lose small money because we're taking low-risk bets, and that's really the other idea, is why you trust yourself. Because when you have these small losses, it's not psychologically impairing and it's not financially impairing. But you know what? Small losses add up, and they're not fun, and we can get into some ugly drawdowns, so just make sure that we're clear on that. But my goal is to teach you consistency and to trust yourself to just keep on putting on trades, and let's see what happens. When I put on a trade, contrary to most people that when they put on and they risk their hard-earned money, they think it has to work. When I put on a trade, because I'm a trend follower and I know that most of my trades don't work, I say to myself, how much is it going to cost me to see if it will work? These are like some of the little nuances of ways to think in order to become a successful trend follower. What my goal is to teach you exactly what I do every working day, and then even more importantly, how to think. And then also not just help you think, I'll be your coach, your mentor, to say, well, let's see what you did. And how come you didn't do it this way? Or why did you do it that way? And that's really what successful trading is. I mean, it's done from Ed Seykota, it's done from Richard Dennis, and with Bill Eckhart. And hopefully I'll be able to do that also and teach a select group of people, trend followers, every month and try to get them up and running and get them successful over time and really give them an idea of really what we're up against as a trend following. It's a marathon. It's difficult. But then there's periods that are amazing and we're able to compound money over long, long periods of time like I have been. So, my name is Andrew Abraham. I invite you to learn to trend follow with me. Thank you very much.